guys. So I'm back. I got things, I think, fixed. I'm kind of glad I caught that now versus like an hour into the stream and then have to try to find out where I was and all that stuff again. So alright, so let's do this again. Alright, so we'll go to continue. Kind of wonder if it's like a setting on my modem that's blocking out the Xbox, possibly, or maybe making it lag a bit. So I'm gonna have to check that out and I don't know, try to decipher it this weekend. Thank you for letting me know that it's working. Alright, so this is part 4 to the Outer Worlds stream. And where we left off was we were coming back. We have Max and we have, oh yeah, right here, Pavarti, I think that's her name. So we're on the ship now. We have to go enter the stuff. But I can't remember. Welcome to the channel. But I can't remember if it takes off right away or like what happens.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain.
Apparently I do know
Your
what I'm doing.
aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Anything else I can play around with? Doesn't look like it. We can talk to him? Not yet. Alright, so we're up here. There we go. Let's go talk to Ada again.
Captain. All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
I wonder. trying to figure out, like, yeah, we're like gonna go to low atmosphere or whatever, but like, is there other things that I should check out before we leave here, or like, I think, yeah, see, like, there's this. Yeah, let's go do the small tasks, I think, really quick. Oh, what the hell? Why am I running in circles? Yes, just run right around your ship. Friggin' moron. Okay, journal, that's what I want. This. I don't think I came over here. Might have, but I don't remember. Let's check it out. Okay. Wrong button.
Wish I could.
That's slow. Oh, I'm getting this mixed up with Dying Light. I thought you had like that scent scan. Another Marauder. An empty bin. Huh. Wonder who killed these guys. I don't think I killed them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't kill them. But easy looting, that's for sure. Okay, so let's break down a couple things because we are overloaded. I should have offloaded all my shit into the locker on the ship. Still can't. Oh. Well, let's do that. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, now let's go offload stuff and then we'll go do that mission. I can't put stuff into the locker. Could have swore you get like an area where you can put stuff. Captain's quarters, is it still locked? Like, these are all still locked. Like, what the hell? Just because we didn't friggin' go into outer space. Yeah, see, I can take it, but I can't put nothing in. Maybe that's just because we haven't gone. Oh, what the hell? Let's go to outer space. We can re-land on the planet, I would assume.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Yeah, sure.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells. Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your
That's
own ship.
hilarious.
I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Gladys and I have been doing business for years.
Marketeer.
Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
What's stopping me from leaving?
Without
Let's
a
see.
skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their
Ada
attention.
doesn't look too
If
impressed
they pay
with him.
attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Let's see if I can go access stuff. Oh, now I can see. Nice. So this. Alright, so let's. Oh, I can break stuff down too. Oh, crap! I think I broke it. Broke a bunch of stuff down that I wasn't meaning to, but that's alright. Let's see if any of this stuff has significant weight. Not really. Alright, this stuff does that up. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's go to the workbench. This is what I want. Okay, repair breakdown. Let's repair. Okay, that's repaired. Yeah, this is what I got. So go here. Why does it show I only have 3 weapons? Because I actually only have 3 weapons equipped. Okay, what am I missing? My machine gun. I think I put it in the locker. Damn it, wrong button. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. Ooh, that one's cool. Maybe. Maybe it's cool. I don't know. Let's see. So I'm gonna drop, or not drop, but put that in the locker. I'll put that in the locker and I'll keep that other one on me. And then upgrade these. What the hell? Apparently I have other shit now. Where the fuck did that stuff? Oh, these must be what's on the other 2. Let's see.
Yeah, so cozy life. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I can include your Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. Okay. Neat. Well, I did tell them that if they did. I'm not. I'm just saying, listen. Well, she ate quite a bit too, so I don't think she'll wake up right away. Tinker. I wonder what Tinker is. You want to tinker the shot canyon. It will cost 59 bits. Damage 62.1 plus 2. Sure. What? I had a sandwich. That's all I ate. How many bits do I even have? I have a shit ton. There, those are all bitted up or whatever you want to say. Whisper quiet, fun time barrel. Mr. Ouch or Mr. Power. It's got Mr. Zap on it. What should I do? Mr. Power, Mr. Ouch. Let's do that one. Mr. Power. Alright. I've done that one. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't have the best armor. She actually has decent armor. Okay, so let's go. Oh. Okay, what is my weight? Right here. Uh-huh. Yeah, like I said, if you want to go tomorrow, you gotta talk to her like sooner than later and figure it out, right? Because we need to get stuff in order for it to happen. So let's clean out my inventory a bit. We don't need all those, so we'll put away 30 of them. That should be good enough. We'll put away that. Bab. She probably can't hear me. She's got my ear pods in. Uh, 15 of those. I'm gonna sell that. Probably decent. Oh. Yeah, I'll sell that, I guess. That's quite a bit too. 13, 13, 6, 6, 13, 13, 13, 13. Alright, and then let's just put all these away because I don't need them on me. Weapon parts, I'll keep that. We'll put that away. Actually, they don't even weigh anything. And I want to keep a bunch of this because I'm going to sell a bunch of it. Actually, that's good. Hey, I was going to say if, actually, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hologram shroud. Oh yeah, that's that shroud that buddy was talking about. Accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. Shrink ray. Weapon from the void. Da, da, da. Well, let's put these in here, I guess. And then there's a bunch of stuff I want to sell. But let's see what other rooms have opened now. Oh, there's a robot. There's no response from the automatic unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes letter Sam. This book is heavily dodgered with doodles in the margin. First French dad ever gave me. First French dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Ah, this must be Parvati's room. Nice. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm not gonna take from them, I guess. Tossball card. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, here's the kitchen. Let's go down into the workshop. Ah, this is the other room. It's just a bathroom. Alright. Let's see if I can... No, we watched movies. They picked the movies. We watched 2 movies. Yeah.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Watched Wally and... What the hell was the first one? I don't know. Something Preston picked.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, well, land.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, let's go see. I didn't see the terminal, but... Oh, yes I did, actually. There we go. Find an acid steeper. Let's take priority. Can I take both? Oh shit, I can take both. Gave me one live stream, that's why. Neat. Alright guys. I was just downloading or installing something onto the Xbox really quick. I just realized it was released today. It's, what the hell's it called? It's called SteamWorld Build. I'll stream it to for like first impression thing or whatever. I watch a lot of those, so okay, so we came back down to the planet. Okay, oh, I know what we were gonna do. Let's do this side. Nope, that's not it. We were working on the grave fees, I believe.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you
Pretty
be?
sure those are the ones that I killed
Cowering
already.
beneath your cot? I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some spacers. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. You fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one.
That was an easy
The enemy is legion.
2 grand of
What
XP.
you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a
Sharp, ain't it?
laboratory.
The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop. Go on.
No, I'll just leave it there. Okay, well, I don't know if it switched my mission or whatnot, but let's go to the next checkpoint. Either I'm getting more fees for the grave fee or whatever, or I'm getting the gun. So I don't know. One of them. Because I think there was 4 and there's 3 left now. Uh, let's do this one. He's the closest.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Talking to yourself.
Send ya. Well, you tell me. Nothing. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? On who's asking? So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction big. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my...
What?
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plagues... Listen for me. I could really use the help.
One's mastermind.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you. Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community. We got anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Hypochondriac. I'm gonna say that's what his illness is.
Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I never did find my courage.
I am sorry to hear that, Mr. Abernathy. My confessional is always open. Except for right now.
I know, I know.
Alright, well, it's 2 missions we've got extra now.
Where are we headed?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition? That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the
Let's go with that.
should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What? Are you watching? Are you watching? Oh. What's the plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the grand architect of consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's
Hey,
role
welcome
in
to
the
the
plan.
channel. How's it going?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Snaps back and smacks you in the face. Alright. Let's get doing this mission. Oops. I think her name was Adelaide, the greenhouse lady. I wonder if she took over Reed's position yet. Whatever's making quick time, but I'm busy.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees.
Shit.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These pavers aren't gonna.
Site. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Kind of you, I guess. You have to pay for your neighbor's grave
If
fees?
you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Jeez.
Serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you.
Sorry about that, guys. The game crashed. So, trying to get it to load again. Bear with me for a sec. Also, welcome to the channel. How's it going? There we go. It's loading up. Let's load it back. Hopefully it's basically where we left it off. Okay, so it's not quite where we left off, but we aren't that far.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine.
Let's see what she has to say. I didn't talk to her earlier.
Abernathy? I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Oh, is my mic not working now? Oh, there we go.
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Smuggling medicine.
That's all I can ask of you.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
What the hell?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
He's a hairdresser and a morgue person. I don't know what they're called. Pretty gross.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Whatever, as long as he gets his fee, right?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report?
The part that said we.
Must not be that one. Must be this one. No. Oh, it must be this one. Where the hell? Maybe I have to have it selected. Oh, that can't be right. Oh, this is it. Let's see the weapon. I don't know what it is. Must be this. 79, 85. I wonder. Level 7, level 6. I don't know. I don't know which one it is now. Let's go this way. We're almost done the grave site fee mission. I think I have one more person to talk to. It's actually where the game crashes, the person we're going to next. After I do go talk to the guard. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, of course. It sends me out the door that's on the other side. Sound like that hurt a little.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
That was easy enough.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
$500 credits, not bad. Alright, what mission are we on next? Oh, I can upgrade some more stuff. Let's put that to 20. Okay, let's do couple into leader. Let's do 2 here and then 3 here. Accept. Are you so perfect block. Okay, that's everything looks like there. Oh yeah, perks, there we go. Let's do 50 kg more for that. That'll help. Seeing we keep running out of weight. Let's go to him. That's 98. This is 156. It's way better.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
What do you mean you don't know
Because
what's
they're not my
happening?
fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Once she's asleep, you can move them to the other bed. Right?
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Hello to whoever just joined the channel. Oh.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding
Do
receptionist.
you want to do me a favor?
Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon
Like,
didn't
just
misfire.
before you...
Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty
can't be
serious. In fact,
serious.
I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
That's nice of you. Close that, just in case.
All right, I'm...
Alright, so we checked that. Actually, there's a spacer thing, like, what you call it, like a mechanical book or whatever for engineering. There's one
Nice.
Don't need any of that. Overalls, whatever. Pocket watch. Does anyone see me? I don't think so. We're gonna find out. Calendar. Oh, is that the... I was gonna ask you, like, what did you want me to print off? Because, like, it shows, like... Oh, yeah, they're in the top thing. I think that's who was here when you asked. No one rang the doorbell or anything, though. Oh. Kick me. Well, that's not how it showed. It was just like one long thing. I'll show you after. Or tomorrow or whatever. Alright, so I found the one... No. Did you not go look at them? Okay, so we'll return to Silas. Ah, damn it. It's on the other side. I really hate that. They should fucking tell you what door to go through. That's like the closest to where you need to go.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Something I can do for you? Yeah? What about him? Oh, law, don't tell me. Marauders were serving his body as the centerpiece in their vile feasts. Did they stick a mock apple in his mouth? Still in good condition? I could always ask Conrad to have them installed. Eugene's teeth were handed down the generations, and my old chompers ain't getting any prettier. Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
That?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
You say so. That is Silas, right?
Things are changing around the Vale. Don't matter much to me, though.
It is.
Graves still need filling. Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those are, but you'd be wrong.
Well, how do I give him the fee?
Grave digging's a fine profession. Yeah? What about him?
Oh.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer.
There we
That's
go.
gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
There. Jesus, that was painful trying to complete that mission. Alright, so let's go. Let's do this one, I guess. That should be good. Actually, I haven't been in here. Oh, this must be Buddy's shop. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Take that. We'll take that and that. Got tons of ammo. Alright, well, let's leave here. What's that? Huh. Okay, I'll be right back. Just bathroom break quickly. Okay, I am back, guys. Huh, weird. I wonder why these graves are different. And there's ones that look like cages. Weird. Salmon. Hmm. Alright, well, let's go to that museum and find those, I don't know, drugs or prescription, whatever they were. Huh? I'll just put it here. Thank you. Oh, you got me the shitty one. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Wonder if these guys up here are still dead. Looks like they're still all dead. Alright, well, let's go in here because that's where we need to go.
Okay, gone quiet.
Probably executed.
Gonna find you.
Not before I find you.
Nice one.
Already moved. I shot her.
That's the last of them.
I'm sure it's not the last of them. Oh, Preston wanted peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, he asked for it. And I even said, Mommy said you didn't like that. And he's like, no, I didn't. I was like, well, that's not what Mommy said. He's like, Mommy's crazy. Uh-huh. Told you. They have weird eyes. What do you mean? Hmm? What? Well, yeah, you knew that, though. Yeah, let's go this way.
Clever.
First aid room key. Yay. Need to find a vending machine. Oh, actually, I do believe there's a bunch of vending machines where my ship is. The keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone. That would have been exciting to see. This letter is to update you regarding the request for one adult manta queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen. Out in the wild, per your approval, we deployed a team of highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. For your regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Huh. Okay. Oh, let's go this way. Where the hell am I? So, okay, so that door should be out to the lobby. And this one. Oh, nice vending machine. I can sell a bunch of shit. Might as well pick up more stuff. Even that I can sell it right here. Ah. Oh, I almost started buying instead of selling. Alright, so let's go here. Sell that guy. I have one. Sell that. That's low with 3. Sell it. 5, 3. Sell that. All other than these cards. I'll keep that one. That might come in handy. Alright, just sold a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's go back here. Just seeing some more stuff to take. Here's some growling.
That's the last of them.
Well, I did not see him at first. I thought it was a dead guy crouched there. This looks like a could be like a door here. Looks different than the rest of the walls. But I don't know if there's like secrets. Okay. There's that. Okay, so there's this door now. Compass, flour. Or at least I think that was flour. Could have been this bread. Oh, I never went upstairs. Well, that definitely loaded in a lot faster than loading out into the world. Oh. Just a bunch of computers up here, I think. Might be some good loot, but who knows? Let's see. Oh, look, I got all 3 volumes now. There was some good loot. Well, I'm pretty sure that's everything in there. That almost looks like sparks. Oh, I know what that is. That's that. The power station, I think. Well, let's return to Buddy and give him his medicine. Martin, I think. Hello and welcome to the chat. Also welcome to the page if you haven't been here yet.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Oh. Well, I'm not giving you the medicine. I'm giving it to him first.
Somebody's been running around talking about the whole...
Because human resource people are dinks.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of medical condition? Is my plague getting worse or something? You're right, it is. Can't blame a mercenary for trying to make a profit. You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
He didn't really put up much of a fight saying he needed it.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Huh.
And there it is. The reason I don't like depending on a criminal. I kept a little contingency fee in case you decided to shake me down. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Alright, so that's done. That's a different place. I think that's also a different place. Let's go do that one. Actually, I'm making sure that's the right way. Fair to say, I don't know. Whatever. have to run around the city. I have to run around the city, I guess. Did I call it? Have to run around the city. Did you get it on there or no? Huh? What do you mean? Oh. Alright. Let's jump on the ship. Hello and welcome to the channel. Alright, so... so I think we need to go... yeah, to Buddy's lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Let me just check how... Well, that's still pretty good.
Please avoid damaging.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Just a little. Found a crate.
Great work.
Actually, there's quite a bit of good loot in there too. Armor plate. That looks like all the stuff in this area. Or lootable stuff, I should say. Jump over the fork. Must be his ship.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
What the? Oh, there's no one in it. Why? What are you talking about? Does. That's a weird looking pig.
Sissy pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
So what is this that I just picked? Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effect. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effect both increase as your science skill increases. Neat.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a... Feel free to try another marauder sometime.
A fine hit, Captain!
Oh, that was weird. The pig exploded. Oh. Hibernation
Reviving you from
chamber.
hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Yeah, I guess.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Might as well pick up all the pictures. Seal leak. Never use this pod.
Has a 12% risk of
with that window almost makes it look like you're underwater. Weird. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we got everything. Hello and welcome to the channel.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Really?
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Oh, shut up, you old guy.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that. What's on your mind? I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind? Absolutely. Let's talk. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know. Yes, that troublesome bounty on my head. I've been a fugitive ever since the board caught wind of my research. My work is my life. The board can put a price on my head, but they can't scare me into stopping my research. Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. Precisely. The chemical I need is dimethyl sulfoxide, rare, potent, essential to reviving long-frozen bodies. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it? We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Probably die if you jump over the edge. It looks like we have to go to the groundbreaker now.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Welcome to the channel. How are you doing?
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's
Nice
choice.
music.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. See you soon, Captain.
Alright, guys. I guess I'm gonna basically end it here.
Let's talk when you're free.
Next stream that I do of this, we'll go on to the groundbreaker and yeah, do the missions. So until next time, have a good one. I don't think I'll be streaming this weekend. I might just pop on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But until then, I'll see you later. Alright. Have a good night, guys.